I can't believe we are back here at the Butlers.
I know. Well, it's funny because, like every good or bad ex-boyfriend, they want you back.
I mean, us and the Butlers is pretty much like a love-hate relationship. 80% love.
They hate you a little bit.
I would say they hate us equally. I absolutely hate the $100 ceiling lamp that you can get from Costco.
It's 200. He's like,
The Butlers might have been one of my most frustrating clients. They enlisted with us 3 years ago. Fake orchids. Rich people live rich.
I was like, you're an ass.
You guys have a problem. We think you're probably about $1 million too high.
I totally disagree.
We got fired. I think it's really funny that they embraced having us come back. When a house doesn't sell, people think that they can do better. And once they try to do better, they always end up coming back to us.
Right.
It's a super challenging property. There's this gorgeous house that just fits that Napa lifestyle. But they're also selling a vineyard at the same time. It's currently listed at $19 million for the house and $19.8 million for the vineyard. This property has been on and off the market for 5 years. There's a lot of moving parts to this property between the business and the house, and more importantly, the Butlers.
Look at the fake flowers. They're still here.
I see fake. Are those real?
Those are real.
Is it real?
Oh my God, they listened to at least something we said.
No, not too much. I'm Perry, and this is my wife, Carolyn. Also, Lord and Lady Buttler from the Manor of Maiden Court.
You have so many great elements of your house, like the fireplace.
Gorgeous.
Is amazing.
Gorgeous.
Could you repeat that, sir?
The fireplace is gorgeous.
Thank you. It's 12,000 square feet, 7 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. Having the master on the ground floor is a great selling point, right?
Love it.
Right.
Yeah.
Love it. And buyers love it. Even at my age, I love not having to climb upstairs.
I had a very successful technology business, which we sold, and we decided that we wanted to get into the wine business. And we wanted a beautiful home overlooking Napa Valley. This was our dream home.
We raised our daughter Justine here and created a very successful wine business. So right now the house and the winery, they're listed separately.
I planted every single one of those vines. I walked them every single day. It's my baby.
We're on our 20th year, and we're established across the country. Whoever buys us actually gets that license.
But we want it to go to the right home. And to me, that's really important.
One of the reasons we love you guys is that you guys are quirky and fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons why we don't love you is you don't listen to us. I hated this library 3 years ago, and I hate it even more today. Do you remember we said a lot of clutter doesn't work well for selling homes?
Kinda.
Doesn't English heritage matter? This is typical of what you see in an English mansion.
Collecting crap in your bookshelf isn't a British thing. It's a hoarder thing.
We do respect English heritage, but the cobra and the mongoose need to go.
This room is like a disaster. I've never seen a smaller room with more fish on the walls.
Thank you, Perry.
It's actually a big room. The fish are just huge.
You guys do have some nice things in this house, but
So
this
nice to
fish is definitely not one of them.
Well, he thought he was.
How would you feel about taking the fish down?
I'd have to think about it.
What was this room supposed to be?
This was the dining room, and now the dining room is elsewhere because I could only get 8 people around this table.
I see a piano in the middle of a room that's supposed to be a dining room. That's all I see. It's smack dead in the middle of your room. I think that this logistical space right now is not making sense. The way that this house is configured, you have an entry room with this huge dining room table on a room that's massive, which was important for you.
Right.
For most buyers, this is supposed to be the living room.
I just think for entertaining, if somebody's a lifestyle buyer, they want this.
The layout in this house makes 0 sense. They put things in the wrong rooms on purpose, and they defend those choices.
Let's go outside. Ooh.
I know it sounds stupid, but even the doorbell's falling.
I know, it's bad.
Like that.
It works, watch.
Guys.
See? There you go.
You're asking $19 million for this house.
Look, it's wireless.
The view is amazing.
Gorgeous. This is like a multi-million dollar view, but the pool is looking sad, actually.
Oh, don't hurt its feelings.
Well, it just looks super dirty.
You know, it's not.
We have one chance to make a first impression, and this is not good. I think that the configuration of your home is a little tricky. And as long as we're feeling like it's off, buyers are feeling like it's off. And so what they're doing is they're gonna go buy another house.
So you're saying it's a little off, not that it's a disaster.
Some rooms are a disaster. The office with 3 fish on the wall is a disaster.
I think the designers are subjective. We've been on the market 5 years, and we have never had any criticisms of the inside of the house or of the furniture.
No buyer is ever going to call you or your agent and say, I didn't like their furniture. They're probably just gonna move on to the next house that had the right sensory experience for them and go, I want this house. I would like to get my stagers in here, and we're gonna come up with something that works for you and works for the sellability of the house. To clean the pool costs $3,000, and the staging costs around $45,000.
When we call in the staging company, their whole goal is to stage the house to sell.
This time around, we want to win and we want you to win.
No, I want you to sell this home.
We
and,
want
and I believe that you two can.
We don't necessarily know the cost of vineyards, but we do know the cost of homes. And we feel that 19 million is very, very high.
I wondered when that brick was gonna drop.